We do Abix, we do Stonehouse.
Cool.
Sometimes they're closed for certain nights, for certain things. Tom's has been, Tom's has been open and closed a bunch by the city, which sucks.
We got kicked out for playing Two Live Crew in the jukebox at Stonehouse one night.
Did you put like $100 worth of Two Live Crew in there?
No, actually, it started playing, and the bartender came around from behind the bar, stood in front of our table,
open carrying,
and loudly announced it was closing time.
Oh.
No, I'm not talking about open carrying liquor. Like I'm talking about
No. On his hip, a rather large weapon, announcing it was closing time for just us.
Probably my favorite Stonehouse story is that a few years ago it got sold and it got bought and reopened as a gay bar. But a lot of the bikers weren't aware of that. And so you had these bikers showing up and like the outfits matched. The outfits were
Halford.
And then that closed and it reopened as the Stonehouse that we knew and loved. The usual, the foaling outside and the guy with the gun on his hip. And
So let's take since you're the Detroit bus company, you're susceptible to Yelp and TripAdvisor reviews.
Oh, we are.
And
Wedding Wire, The Knot, you name it. Everyone's got an opinion.
And everyone's got see, the funny thing is when
why are people talking shit about you on The Knot? Isn't it like a wedding website?
Well, they rent the Detroit bus company for weddings.
We do that.
Oh,
we do.
But
that.
see now, like when I got married in 2002. The Post Bar had a school bus similar to yours.
The downtown one?
Yeah. No, this came from Auburn Hills to go to the Palace.
Yep.
But we took it downtown. We took it to the original Post. We took it to Belle Isle.
Yeah.
I got married in Eastern Market.
Look at you. You're the original hipster. You were ahead of the game. There was no subpoenas then. There's no nothing.
No, I didn't whine about going to the city like you city folk whine about going to the suburbs. It was part of my life.
I'm scared of the suburbs. I hear it's a very violent place.
Oh, yeah.
I don't go there.
Rough streets of Auburn Hills. Yeah. But, like, we didn't have AC in it. And, like, one girl, we had 22 people in the bridal party. And one girl was relentless about bitching about it. And that's what I envision what you deal with is you got a full bus of 45 people having the time of their life. And there's that one ass.
You got it.
That just goes on like no one else.
I want to hook up with won't look at me.
My hair's frizzy.
He's the duff.
I want to start this with. We love our customers, and 99.9% are awesome.
That's why I tried
They're
to
the
lead
coolest,
up with that.
the best. They're really because we actually are writing a thing called the Manifesto of Low Expectations. Like it's a school bus. It goes to bars. It's just fun. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Some people worry about it.
It's like the IT and the D events. We're at a bar. You pay for your own drinks.
Free.
It's free.
Yeah.
Like if you bitch about expectations, like,
yeah, get out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The problem is you're beholden because you're charging people, which you have to.
Right.
Buses cost money.
Diesel, driver wage, all that.
No doubt.
Insurance, you
No
name
doubt.
it.
Them.
Yep.
So I mean, at one point, and you were like, this woman wrote a scathing review, and like, you left me at the bar, you did this, and you wrote a really professional back saying, "Hey, I'm sorry," and you refunded her thing.
It took me like 3 hours to write that because the first issue was not professional.
Right.
We have several blog entries like that where we've gone through like 6 rewrites and there's still nothing we can publish.
It's usually Dave writes some really bad, and he sends it to me. I go, no. But like you said, you offered her to. I didn't know this was a thing now, and I'll get to that in a minute. But like you offered, hey, I'll refund your thing. I'm really sorry. It's not what we do. And she like tried to extort you.
Well, here's the backstory. So basically, this group of two, they came down from Canada to spend a night in the town, go on the tour, rent a hotel room, all that. They got to Franz as our pickup, the Grand Trunk.
Yeah.
And the bus picks up at 6:15, and they were there, and they were a little early. And they went into the back to eat and drink. Fun, good, whatever. They missed the bus. 44 other people got on the bus, mind you. We have 44 check-ins.
Right.
And they were upset because we didn't send someone in the bar to find them. Like, Mr. President, come on the bus tour. like we're going to know what these people look like,
right.
And so she calls us that moment, and we say, okay, that's a bummer. We'll Uber you to the first bar. We'll pay for the Uber.
I was thinking that'd be the first thing to do.
Which is going to cost like half as much as the tickets that they've paid because it's far.
Right.
And she said, no, I don't want that. And so we said, well, we'll talk to you about it on Monday then. Like the office is closed right now. You're talking to dispatch. Talked to her on Monday. She's livid. She's besides herself.
Why wouldn't she eat the Uber?
She didn't want the Uber. I don't know, because I think she didn't want to be happy. She wanted a reason to be
She didn't
upset.
want a resolution to her problem. She
Right.
wanted a bit.
It was the guy at Rochester Chop on Saturday night.
Jack and Coke.
Yeah, totally.
I think she savored it. She was like, this is awesome. I get to be upset about something. And if you try to solve that, you take away that joy. This is my theory. And so we talked to her on Monday. She's pitching. I mean, she's really upset. And we don't give refunds if you miss the bus.
Well, now, so I guess for context,
Yeah.
her profession.
Oh, yeah. She runs a tour company.
That's the kicker.
She runs a tour company. And we went through their whole things. They actually do like city tours, exactly the stuff we do.
It's the bullied kid goes to summer camp where he's the biggest kid. Now he's going to beat the shit out of the little kids. That's what this is. Right. Exactly.
Well, they have like 21 fans on Facebook, so. But anyway, so she misses the bus. She talks to us on Monday. She wants a full refund, and we said, no, we don't do that. And some back and forth. If someone's upset enough about it, we'll give them a refund. So we said, fine, here, we send all her money back, all $82 of it. And then she said, no, I want compensation for my hotel, my food, my travel, my entertainment because you destroyed our night. She said that cost about $500. And then Teresa, who's my general manager, passed the phone to me.
I wish. See, this is where video would come in handy because I wish you could see all of our faces right now.
I know. She wanted $500 cash, and she had receipts for. They went out and just blew $500 out on the town. And I said, absolutely not. I said, this conversation, this isn't
Especially
going any
offering
further.
an Uber. Especially here's the thing. I miss a bus. That bus leaves. I'm grabbing an Uber going, oh, shit, I missed the bus.
I better catch up with the rest of the group.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do that. If people miss the bus or if they want to leave the tour early, they're like, I'm just kind of wiped out. Like, I'm not going to have the bus.
Right, I'm going to
bring me
tag
back.
out.
I'm just going to grab an Uber, And that's what 90% of people who need to get off the thing do. But that she was just not happy. And I told her, no way. And she said, well, if you don't, I'm going to leave a bad review on all the review sites. And I said, well, we're not doing that. We're a little bus company. Like, we can't give you $500 just for kicks.
Right.
Like, we're like 5 school buses in a parking lot, lady. Like, we're not Enron here.
Right. And you do charitable.
We're,
so it's
we're
not
two
even like
tables and a microphone.
No, but it's not even like you're a 444 profit business. You
We're an L3C. It's a low
Right.
profit.
Exactly.
Limited, yeah.
Exactly.
And so, she did what she said she was going to do. She went on Yelp. She went on TripAdvisor. And she called us a scam and that we don't exist and that we take people's money and don't show up. Like, that would work for any length of time, let alone 6 years of thousands of people.
Right.
How many national news reports?
And we had the
have we
GPS tracker. We actually dumped the map from the GPS tracker to show the bus was there to the minute. I mean, it was flawless. We do this every Friday and Saturday. We're really good at it.
I was gonna say you're a techie. You
Kind
know
of got this
I
down to
love
a
that
science.
stuff.
Yeah.
We've had 3 different GPS trackers because I keep getting better ones. Like, I love this stuff, And so she just left these
See,
reviews.
Bob, it's not just me with stuff. It's not.
It's cool stuff. But
I buy shit till when it dies. I replace it. I don't wait for a new one.
I buy lots of. I have many editions of stuff.
She's probably a serial complainer, and she probably does this elsewhere.
You got it. So
Yeah.
she's got 70 reviews on TripAdvisor. A third of them are 1 star, like worst thing that ever happened to her.
Right.
Like she'd rather die than go through that experience again. And we were one of those. And so we're just in this cavalcade of upset on her page. And she's like a double sergeant, master sergeant on TripAdvisor too. She's got like all these badges, for being such like an insightful person.
Well, because she runs a tour company, so she goes to a lot of places, I would assume.
I
But,
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guess.
But don't you think if you're a tour company, you'd want to this was great. Everything. This is great.
because Mimsy.
Right.
Yeah. Now she's the bull. Yeah, because they probably bitch about her crap service.
Mimsy.
Yeah.
But that was like 6 months ago. That was September. And a couple days ago, I was just sitting there reflecting because we actually had a customer call and say, hey, if I rent a bus from you, are you guys going to come pick me up or are you going to leave me this review? And I went, you know what? I'm writing a response to the public. Sandra is not going to be reasoned with, but the public might be.
Right.
So I wrote a response to the public, and I said, here's what actually happened. We gave her all of her money back the next day, and she wanted an extortion fee. She wanted to rough us up for $500, and I said in there, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Perfect line. Perfect line.
And I ended it, and I put it on my Facebook, just like small business shouldn't be extorted like this. It just shouldn't happen, and we need to stand up for it when people try to do this stuff. And it got a lot of likes. People really responded with it, and then they found her company on Yelp and Facebook.
I did too.
And there was a landslide.
Dun, dun.
And we actually
Dun, dun, dun.
She told me she tried to write
dun.
I don't. This is Mr. Rossi's tactics, and he should be crucified for his actions. Well, all I did was put the 1 star. I didn't even write anything.
Don't start none. Don't want none. Don't start none.
Exactly.
The best part of all of it, so they go from like a 4.8 to like a 2 in an hour. And the guy who owns the company with Sandra actually sent me a message, and he said, I see you're leaving all these fake reviews. Get people to delete these, or we're going to do the same thing to you. We're going to get all our friends to leave fake reviews. So they
all
were
21
extorting us again. We didn't tell anybody to leave fake reviews.
No. I did it on my own. I did it on my own volition and valor. No one
my
told
own
me.
free will.
Own free will.
People that left reviews didn't make up fake experiences. They were just saying, I don't appreciate the tactics of this business owner out in the world.
Right.
Like, I don't like this. They weren't like, well, one guy came up with a fake pony ride that would.
Yeah, the horrific blood loss that he suffered at the pony ride.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
That's just him. That's his humor.
Yeah.
His hobby right now is leaving 5-star reviews for 1-star dentists.
Oh my god.
He's trying to do a good thing. So anyway,
Is there a 1-star dentist?
It's like a parking.
there's one down.
meter
There's
fairy.
one down
God.
the street. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, so he left that pony review, but it's something that like I really do believe in, because like no one. Okay, a lot of people who are upset about something go right to Yelp about it. You used to not be able to leave a Yelp review from your phone. They wanted you to go to your computer so that you could like cool off for
That's
a
right. There
minute.
was a cooling off period.
You're-
Right.
yeah, but now it's just a bacchanal. You can make up an account right on the spot.
Yep.
Make a review.
Well, we
close
do
the
that.
account.
We do that podcast, worst meatball sandwich ever. We need to do one, by the way. Mark,
Yeah.
the whole Mark thing, we're good. But like the one, I think we talked about this. The one that gets me the worst every time is I've been going to Rochester Chop for 10 years, and it's always been amazing. But this last time,
My green beans were cold.
One
One
star.
Worst restaurant ever.
it's like, wait a minute, you've spent like I know how much dinner costs there. Like,
Yeah.
and that's the thing that gets me is like, it's not where were you the last 32 times you were there?
Yeah, just grade on an average, son. Like,
Right.
you got 100% all these other times, and then
Yeah.
you get 180. Like,
Right.
it's not a
Be on all
one.
the time, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's got a bad day, and it's
You
like, I don't know
skip
what
your
people, I don't know what people want when they go out. I really don't.
Some people, especially when they go to restaurants, they're looking to get whatever they can.
The couple
for
behind
free.
me, and here's the thing: I went to our waiter. This is a great story. I go to our waiter. I go as I paid the bill. I go, before I pay this, can I talk to your manager? And I gave him like you know how my brow I get all stupid. Manager comes over and he goes, I just want to say, Jeremy, top 3 waiters I've ever had in a restaurant. Food was on point. Everything was cooked perfect. Side dishes, you got me eating broccoli rabe. I go, no one can make me eat that. And I said, I go, great. And I go, a couple here that's never been here and they loved it. I go, thank you. Everything was great. Appreciate everything. And I go, sorry about the people behind us. And he goes, oh, they're regulars. We're used to it.
Nice.
And I just kind of looked at him. I go, man, isn't there a point where you just say,
We don't need you here
Your
anymore.
money's not welcome, sir.
go eat at Applebee's?
Right, that little sign, we reserve the right to refuse
Right.
service to anyone.
Right.
You're
So
anyone.
what
And they tried to, the woman is a smoker, and her voice was like, and she's trying to invite herself out to go out with us. And we're like, when the other couple we were with, the woman smokes. And we're like, no. So she comes back and goes, oh my God, we're not letting these people come out with us.
No, we're good. We're good.
God.
And she's worse. Like,
It's my great Aunt Ray.
So what did Jeremy do after? Because he was probably a little scared when you.
I think
furrowed
he
your
knew we were going to
brow.
say nice stuff because we were cool with him all night. And I even told him afterwards, and I go, we tipped him like, I think 40% or something. I go, you're just really good. You went over the top. You're really, really, really good. More so than I ever expect anyone to be. And he overheard me. I made him hear it, you know. And
You loud? No.
No, but you know.
Well, no,
so
but I mean, honestly, so like there was another situation that like one of my friends commented on, so I saw it on Facebook where, and it's that whole extortion mentality where a girl goes on Facebook and she wants to rant and rave and basically get something because a stranger touched her, like a stranger touched her leg at Buffalo Wild Wings, and she wanted them to like give her all kinds of free things.
Who, Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yes, because
Was the stranger dressed in bright yellow?
not an employee.
Okay.
Not an employee. Just some random person. And apparently, Buffalo Wild Wings should be on top of that. And it's like it's that crap that
Pull the tapes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, and that's the shit that doesn't have. And that's the sad part. Like there was the story
The
about
bluefin thing.
Bluefin, yeah.
Yep.
I know. I don't know if you guys talked about that on the
Oh
air.
yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, we did.
yeah.
You pull the tapes. I was like, and the little girl, our 3-year-old daughter who got mauled by a dog, and the people at KFC told her to get out because she was scaring customers. It took a week before someone went, "Hey, could you show us your security cam footage?" And they were never even in the store. And that's why good for you for having the GPS output and having